Hello all, Jeff here with a new video back on Gran Turismo Sport. Yes, this was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Slack, I know, but I'll be putting up some videos this week. So, you know, just stay posted. Anyway, FIA, this one was Group 3 cars at Brands Hatch. So, we'll see how we go. Now, this was just a snippet of one of the races I did later on that night. So, we're behind Fernando Alonso here. Well, Fernando Alonso of the mid-2000s because that mild 7 Renault livery. Anyway, we're going to think about making the move here. Just so, if you're wondering what car I'm using the Porsche RSRs as this was the best car for this race. As we go to clearways, we go around the outside of Alonso. Just the slightest bit of contact, but he's going to get ahead of me. But the unthinkable happens. Have a look at this.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Democracy Manifest indeed. So after that little altercation, we end up getting by Alonso again, but then we had to serve the penalty. I don't know why we got that penalty, to be honest, because I didn't punt him off. Yeah, there was contact. It wasn't like he was entering the pits like that ridiculous penalty glitch that was in the game earlier in the year, but you know, sometimes you can't win. So we're behind Alonso again. So it's just a dead set change that's happened. We're going to go around the outside of Druids, but it doesn't quite happen. We've got an Audi R8 on alongside us. I know it's an Audi R8 because I checked the footage. But one thing to note here was the Renault RX-01 is a very, very good car for qualifying, but he's terrible in FIA races or race Cs, you know, because tyre wear for the Renault is terrible. It's really bad, trust me. So we're going to think about making the move around the outside of Hawthorns. Can we get it done? No, the Audis! Oh, it was a Mercedes. I've been punted off. Well, that's the end of that one. But this was the first race of the night. So starting 12th, I didn't really get the gist of getting a good lap down for qualifying. You know, Brands Hatch is a bit of a bogey track for myself, so you know, it's so easy to get a wheel on the grass exiting Sheen. Here, for example, as you can see, in the fence, it's very treacherous. That corner there, like, you will notice my best video of 2019. I won a race because 2 guys in front of me. Oh, look at that! 1.5 second penalty for smashing into the wall from a bottle job. Seriously. Oh well. That's the game for you, I guess. So yeah, lap 5, we're in 17th. You know, not great to be honest, but you just never know. We could come up with some kind of comeback, maybe. It's a bit hard in their fire race, and then we lose it again. Well, it comes to that point where you know the photographer gets a nice, good shot of me smashing into the fence. But we go on to the next race, starting 16th, and there was the Craig Lamb's Matty Campbell car from the Bathurst 12 hour behind us. So we have to think about them as well, so that's a good combination. I don't know who's in the car, but anyway, what can you do? So, starting 16th, hasn't been a good run here. A yellow flag, so obviously someone's already been punted off at Paddock Hill. Yep, there you go, another Porsche. So yeah, a lot of Porsches in this race, being the best car for Brands Hatch. So we're just going to try and bide our time here, just try and be nice and sensible. Yep, we didn't have a good run in qualifying, as Rennie Racer is having huge lag issues. So don't be surprised if I punt this guy off because of lag. Oh, there you go. Right on cue, and a Renault's off. So, you know, sometimes stuff like that happens. So you just got to, you know, keep your head down, and if you don't get penalised, just don't bother. Just keep going and just see how you go. We've got a Citroen in front, so very interesting they picked the Citroen, but in the same sense, it is very good on its tyres. So, you know, it's not the fastest car you can use in Group 3, but in terms of tyre life, it's very, very good because you needed to use softs, mediums, and hards for this race. So, keep note of that. So, Mancunian Kiwi in the Citroen, he's doing a half decent job. Rennie's all over the joint behind me. But, you know, we just have to see how we go. See if we can make any posies out of this. but we should have the legs on the Citroen here. But you know what? The Citroen's actually pretty good in a straight line. Maybe because it's in the slipstream of the Beetle, who knows? Let's try and get a good run out of Paddock Hill. Does it happen? No, not really. But the Citroen's going to think about making the move on the Beetle. Can he make a stick? No. Oh, and a savage dive bomb from Rennie. He's made it stick, so I took it way cautiously there. But there's a mad pack in front of us. Look at that. Everyone's all over the joint. We're going to try and find a gap. Doesn't help. And I'm going to smash this guy off the track. Oh, that was completely unintentional. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty for that after the absolute bollocks that happened at the start of this video. But here we go, Sledgy. Well, I'm going to get by him. So here we go. Oh, there's an Audi. He's off the track as well. So we're up to 10th, so it's not too bad. So we just have to see how we go with this. So behind, what should we call him? LSEM Prost of the early 80s, because that is that livery. So, you know, we have to see if we can get past the Professor. We might have to start driving like centre if we really want to get past him, but we'll just have to wait and see. So obviously, Prost has been a bit of a victim of the pack between Graham Hill and Surtees. So we'll just see if we can make the move on him. And yes, we get it done. No, we don't. No, we don't. Yeah. But yeah, Prost, he's doing a half decent job here. So we just have to keep mind of that. Don't make any silly moves or, you know, get penalties because, oh, hello, get a bit of a shove from behind. The Porsche in front's going to get off the track. That's Rennie Racer with the bad internet connection. So we just have to work, just stay steady and calm. He's actually lost out there, so we're going to get through him, no worries at all. So, you know, just wait and see what happens. Yellow flag ahead, so obviously someone has smashed into the wall at Sheen. Oh, hello. Yes, he has smashed into the wall at Sheen. So the M&M's Corvette, he's had a bit of a moment here, so we're going to get by him. Hopefully we can. Around the outside, bit of contact. And he hasn't got ahead of me. And I don't know how I didn't get a penalty for that after the Alonso incident when he ended up getting by me at the straight. That's why I said I'm being shoved. Oh, it's not been a good run, has it? But you know what? We're going to keep going here. Just see how we go. Sledgy's had an absolute dismal run out of Paddock Hill. So we're going to get really close to this Nissan GTR, so he served a penalty, I don't know what for, to old mate Jev, fullback, whatever you like to call him. But we're right behind him now. The GTR is very, very quick in a straight line. So we have to keep note of that. But let's see what happens here. We're going to get into Paddock Hill. He's going to get in the sandwiches. It's going to smash me off. Oh, this is a nightmare, this race. But we're going to stay ahead of fullback. So old mate fullback had an absolute shocker. He almost took me out. Well, he did take me out, but luckily it didn't hurt me that much. Going into the pits, I never get that pit entry right. So we were on the mediums. Now we're going to go on the hards and get on the soft tyres for the last stint and try and get a good run out of it. And obviously, and with this race, it was just one, you only needed to stop for fuel once. Well, only one of your pit stops you needed to fill up, if that makes sense. So, down to 14th. Fine. Is that, no, it's another Renault. I don't know if it's LSEM Prost or not, but anyway, what can you do? Absolutely cutting that. And it's actually half decent run into that. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty for that. But onto the sauce we go for 6 laps. We just try and go as hard as we can. We're down to 17th, so we're going to have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. So here we go. We just have to wait and see what happens here. As you can see, lap 11, we've got another mad pack. Sledgy's off. We're going to get body out. Alright, no we're not, because there was a slight bit of contact, but we will get by him because he's got a 2-second penalty. Oh, he's just popped the penalty there, so we have to serve that the next lap. Anyway. So he's still a mad pack. LSEM Prost is coming into the pits. We won't have to worry about him anymore. So that's good news. But you know, we just have to wait and see if we can manage to get a top 10 out of this. Anyway, there's a fair bit going on here. There's going to be 3 wide into Druids, maybe. Ooh, almost. Rennie, he's been smacked by Road Rider, or Batman, sorry. So Batman, he's on a bit of a mission here. So, you know, is that Batman or is it the Joker? He's driving like the Joker, that's for sure, trying to pump people off. But anyway, we're going to have to worry about Rennie Racer again. So as you saw at the start of the race, very, very laggy, so we have to keep that in mind. So are we going to think about making the move? Ooh, not quite. We'll just have to, you know, bide our time here and, you know, and make the move when it's safe, because there's still 4 and a bit laps left of this. So, you know, as you can see, Rennie is struggling. So you just have to wait and see. Just take your time doing this. He almost gets a bit of wheels on the grass at Sheen. But what can you do? And we get a much better run out of the penultimate corner. We're going to try and make the move at clearaways. Does it happen? Yes, it does. So we're up to 10th. So good result there. And we've actually pulled away from him, which is a good thing. So, you know, happy days. Hopefully, we'll just have to wait and see how we go. But yeah. So up to 9th because someone's pitted. So let's see if we can gain any more positions. Oh look, we probably will, because we're catching right up to 8th and 7th here. The advantage of the soft tyres. As you can see, my soft tyres are shot. We've got that Eminem's Corvette behind us, so we're going to have to worry about him as well. So, you know, so he was obviously driving, you know, pretty well. He had the penalty, so who knows where he was starting. He was probably starting right up the front. Who knows? But the Corvette, I just thought to myself, the Corvette has probably pitted a lot later than I have, so we'll let him through. We're still in the top 10 though. Just keep that in mind. But you just never know what's going to happen. He could get a wheel on the grass at Sheen, and I'll be back up the 9th. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Using all of that runoff, yes, that is clean on GT. But yeah, so we've lost 9th place, but you just never know. And as you can see, there are marbles all over the outside of the track, so you just got to keep that in mind. And in terms of the fuel, I've pretty much filled it up perfectly, because as you saw, I was getting the fuel warning as I crossed the line for the last lap. But you know, it's a half decent result despite getting smashed off a few times. But, you know, it's almost the end of the race. You just never know. I could end up making a few posies here and there. We'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of, the Corvette has gone on the sand at Sheen, and we're going to get back 9th place. So, that's why I was biding my time there. I knew 9th was gone. But sometimes things like that happen, and you can easily gain position. So we're going to end up grabbing 9th place. So that's not bad at all. We'll take that. And we've just got enough fuel for the end. So fuel strategy, pretty much perfect. So we end up finishing 8th. So yeah, that's not bad at all. And we end up started 16th. So gaining 8 positions, that's a very, very good result. I will take that. So I thought to myself, let's try another car. What other cars could we use? Well, there was the Renault RS01. So, you know, yes, this is bad on tyres, but I thought to myself, let's try and give ourselves a chance to start further up the grid. But, you know, I was feeling pretty good about this lap here. So, I hadn't really put in a banker, but I smashed into the fence. That's the end of that. I probably could have started on one of the first 3 rows. Instead, we're starting last, car number 1. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. So this is just a case. Oh mate's in the fence. And the Rockman's Porsche is all over the joint. So we're going to gain 2 positions before we even cross the line. So, you know, it's a good start for me, but for everybody else it's pretty bad. So we're up to 17th. As we go in the Druids, and there's more carnage out of the Druids. There goes someone facing the wrong way. There's another one facing the wrong way. So And then there's another one in the fence. So we gained 6 positions in 3 corners. Not bad at all. And we're going to gain another. We're 13th. So happy days from that point of view. And we've got a yellow flag as well. Someone else is off. Yep. We are up to 12th. Gaining 8 positions in 1 lap. So I didn't expect that, to be honest. Probably because of the rage quits I did earlier in the night. Brought my rating down a little. Probably why I'm going by all these flogs. Now, for those wondering, I'm not using the Porsche here, so it is the Renault RS01. So I'll need to, one thing to point out is my tyres will be bad compared to the Porsche. But we're right behind this Supra. I don't know if it's a Supra or an FT1. They look very, very similar. We're going to try and go around the outside. Well, actually, Alf just let you through. Good work, mate. So you know what? In 1 lap, we have gained 9 positions. But as you can see, we're still we end up gaining a few positions later on in the race. But because of how bad the tyre life is in this car, we're back down to 11th for the last lap. But we're going to try and get by Ali or Eli. I don't know how you say it. So there is a chance we could get in the top 10 and gain 10 positions out of this. But we'll just have to wait and see. Yellow flag ahead. Obviously, that's all sorted now. Oh, I just tapped Ali. Didn't really need to do that. But we go into 30s. Can we get 10th place? We'll just have to wait and see. So, as you can see, the fuel light's on. So we probably perfected our fuel strategy once again. But we'll just have to wait and see as we go into Hawthorns. We do have a fighting chance to get 10th here. So we'll just have to, bide our time and try and make the move. I don't know, at Clearways. But we'll just have to wait and see. Getting a good run out there. Yellow flag ahead. We are going to get 11th. Oh, wait. He was a back marker. My bad. Oh, it just shows how much I'm concentrating watching this. But we're going to think about making the move here. Can we make it stick, though? We'll just have to wait and see. We're going to think about dive ball. We're giving him a tap. Oh, it was there. If I didn't make contact with him, maybe we would have been a chance, but we are going to finish in 11th place. Yes, it could have been a lot better since we did gain nine places to be at 11th at lap 1. But in saying that, gaining 9 positions in an FIA race is a very, very good effort. But yeah, there you have it. So if you like the video, smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, subscribe and tap the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.